Hi, and welcome back. Unless you're new, then welcome. My name is Megan, and today we're going to New York City. I had to get up at 6 a.m. to catch the bus to the train station, so I got to watch the sunrise over the Pittsburgh skyline. And honestly, it's kind of good. I got to walk a bit since I spent all day on the Amtrak. But I do really like the train. You get more room, you can charge your phone in your seat, and you get to travel through all sorts of nature. There was one part of the trip where the conductor came over the comm to talk about the history behind the horseshoe curve, and I couldn't hear like half of what he said. And I was expecting to hear the full version on the way back, I'd really listen in, but then they just didn't do the fun facts. So it'll just remain a mystery, and yes, I know I can just look it up, but where's the fun in that? Anyways, I got my camera out anytime I saw water and anything interesting, which leads us into Philly, where we got the first long stop so people could really stretch, which I took full advantage of. This is also when they switch from a diesel engine to an electric engine, and you travel backwards for the rest of the ride into New York. Now that we arrived in the city, let's pause because I had a couple goals and wants while I was there. Since it is my first time in the city, I wanted to see the skyline, see Times Square, visit the fashion district, go to a bodega, eat pizza and a bagel, and walk around Central Park. I got to immediately check off having pizza because we went out to dinner as soon as I arrived, and we all ended up getting matching drinks. So cute. Also, this pizza was amazing, and it maybe wasn't the cheap-ass pizza I was originally thinking I wanted, but this was infinitely better. Then we went over to Times Square, which is obnoxiously bright and loud, and there were way too many people. Times Square! So it felt like taking psychic damage every second that we stood there. Our last stop for the night was a rooftop bar where I got this silly photo, and I got to enjoy some great drinks in a very cool location. Sunday morning, we walked over to this adorable little coffee shop and bakery and brought back some treats to the apartment to fuel up for the day because we had a lot of travel ahead of us, which means back to the subway and over to Brooklyn because Reddit says the best view of the city skyline is the bridge, but honestly it's way better beneath because there's like nobody down there and it's shaded. Then we got back on the subway where I got the influencer shot because the train came right as I got my camera out, and I didn't have to bother anybody. We got amazing tacos at a food truck and got to listen to some live music while tasting different sakes for the beach trip tomorrow. Also, oh my god, we got lost in Italy trying to find a different shop, and then after we ended up in Central Park, where we did a little lap because we'd already done so much walking, and I think we were all just ready to get back and relax for the night. Monday morning was beach day, so we grabbed some bagels from the little local place, away from the touristy parts of the city, and then we drove out to the beach, where I finally got to see and touch the Atlantic Ocean. And because I didn't want sand in my phone, I didn't get a lot of videos, so let's just move on. We all got a little sunburnt though, so we headed back, trying to avoid the commuter traffic, and picked up some sushi for dinner. Tuesday morning, we went to grab snacks at a bodega and got ready for the train ride out. We gotta have a quick moment for the vacation nails because I love them. And that's my New York City trip. It was just a quick little weekend thing, but it was filled with so much love and memories, and I am so glad I finally got to go out to that city and see it, and I don't have New York disease. I absolutely could not imagine spending a lot of time there, but I really enjoyed it, and I am excited to go back at some point. I can wait, though, because I do want to go, like, maybe in winter, because I hear that it's, like, really pretty and stuff, so maybe we'll go then. Get some more nature time in autumn so I can actually enjoy the trees, because there are basically no trees in New York. So yeah, I do think my goal for next time, because even though I did very good on my list, I want to add some things to it. Now that I know, I do want to see a Broadway show. I think it would be very fun. I'm a musical theater kid at heart, so seeing a show is on the bucket list for sure. So maybe next time. Anyways, that's the end of my video. I want to thank you so much for coming and watching my quick little New York City vlog, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! They're so cute. They make me feel a certain sort of way, you know?